What's up everyone? Andy Krueger here. Today's video, I'm gonna give you a little peek into my own personal at-home kennel, as well as I'm gonna show you what bones and treats I give my dogs when we're not training. But first, hit that post-intro intro. Alrighty, y'all. Welcome to the kennel. Before we get into bones and treats and the audio turns into a crunch fest, first, I'm going to show you the kind of crates that I like to use for my own personal dogs and my client dogs. If you are familiar at all with myself or my training system, you know that crate training is wildly important, and any puppy, young dog in training, older dog in training, it is a crucial skill set for the dog to have. If you have one of those wire crates, you just lost like $100. Ditch it. You need one of these. But since no products in this video are sponsored, because they ain't paying you, boy, I'm not going to mention any brand names or promote any company, but Google's a beautiful thing. I think you guys can figure out what you need. My absolute preferred style of crate is a big old plastic one. They are safe. They are very easy to clean. They do not have a 360 panoramic view like a wire crate does, so it makes it much more of a den. The dog relaxes in there much more, and all around, just a safer crate. Same thing that I use in my car. It could be any company that makes a solid plastic crate, that's the one. Speaking of cleaning, this bad boy gets cleaned out twice a day, every day, by yours truly. And I'm sure you've noticed by now, this is my attached garage. It's the first thing I did when we moved here almost 8 years ago. I renovated the entire garage. I've probably re-renovated it a couple of times since then. But the garage door is an absolute game changer for cleaning purposes. Spring, summer, fall, this bad boy opens up. We let all the fresh air in here. We get all of our cleaning done. Whoop! Tall ceilings, so it makes it really nice. And also, coming back into the equipment room, we lead right out. Boom! Into the backyard there. So it's a really nice setup to have, very easy to keep clean. Everything that you see in the room can be taken out. Nothing's permanent. Even the flooring. All of that can come out, and this place gets completely deep cleaned, top to bottom, and then everything's brought back in. Anyone owning dogs, housing dogs, taking care of dogs, you're basically a cleaning person. So clean. That's how I roll. On top of using the crates, I like these little pens. I got these online, but I modified them exactly how I want them. We got a couple over there. Got my buddies Bo and Bandit in there. Now these aren't for training a dog. The dog already has to be perfect in their crate, in their confined space, and then they can graduate essentially to something with a little bit more room. You can put a bed in there. It's a little bit more comfortable. So the more privileged dogs like to hang in those. So this room right here is where all the magic happens. This is where the dogs sleep, where they eat, where they spend their own independent time. Also, where we train. But speaking of training, What happens when I'm not training the dog? Well, if you haven't already, check out my video, what I do with my Malinois when we're not training. That's part 1. Piggybacking off that, part 2, I'm going to show you what I give my dogs in here for treats when we're not training and when we're not outside running around. Again, no sponsors on this video, so I'm not going to shout out any companies, but what you're going to see, it's all organic, it's all natural. You can get them online. We get a lot of stuff from a local pet store that we have here in town, but my favorite trio, if you will, of treats, of bones, is this. Gotta have a pig's ear. Who doesn't love a pig's ear? You can get these a lot of places. Sometimes they're organic, sometimes they're not. I go organic, pig's ear. Number 2, we got the classic bully stick. If you don't know what a bully stick is and you have a dog, how dare you? Bully sticks are great. The difference between the ear and the stick's gonna last a lot longer. The ear may only last a couple of minutes. Last but not least, this one will probably freak you guys out. It's a duck head. Literally. It's a literal duck head. Extremely healthy. Dogs love them. And now, with these products, parts of the animal aren't wasted anymore. So I really like to support this stuff, even though it might be a little freaky at first. But if it is, don't be a wimp. Do it. Okay, and you know, we got the lineup of boys right here. Oh yeah, baby. We got Jasper, we got Bobo, and we got little Bandit. They know what's up. I'm gonna go pig ear Bandit, bully stick Bo, and then duck head for Jasper. They're all in their own confined space. They don't have to worry about protecting their food so another dog doesn't come up and steal it. So this is the perfect time to give high value rewards like this when they're in their own private spots. Of course, you can do this in the crate too. Hey, buddy. Oh yeah. This is actually one of my current board and trains, Cash. He's been here for a couple days. He's a German Shepherd. He's doing awesome. We've been working a lot on his crate manners and him just being comfortable in the crate overall. We're not training right now, technically, but still, if I want to give my dog a bone or a treat, I can make that productive. Productive meaning you go to your own den on your own time, and here comes a nice treat for you. Makes the crate a very positive place to be. And Jasper finished first. This stuff is basic, but extremely important. What I do with my dogs when we're not training, they're either running around outside with or without a specific toy, or they're hanging out in their own den, if you will, crate, pen, and they're getting a nice little snack, a pig's ear, a bully stick, a duck head, all kinds of options you can give them. Don't be going to the supermarket and getting one of those big white bones with knots on both ends. That's going to be Diarrhea City, USA for your dog, and we definitely don't want that. Keep in mind, y'all, I'm not necessarily recommending you go out and give your dog all this stuff today, because I'm sure I'm going to get some comments like, hey, I gave the pig ear to my dog and they had explosive diarrhea, or my dog choked on the book. So I'm not saying you need to go out and do that now. I'm just telling you what I do. But if you do, stick to the natural, organic stuff, not a bunch of those chemicals in there. That's going to be no good. All right, y'all, and that's going to do it. Simple, easy stuff. I hope I gave you a few good ideas, or at the very least, just a little bit of entertainment. Until next time, go train your dog, but if you don't, you still know what to do. See you guys on the next video.